Somebody told me you was looking for me. Here I go. Well. I'm back one more time, guys. You know who I am. You know my motto. My motto is I don't make believe. I make believers family. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because remember, happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with another reaction, guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. Kiss your loved ones for me, guys. All right? On the radar, a sitting judge, Erin Gall. This woman has some egregious things to say that was caught on camera. In other words, she said the quiet part out loud. This is rule number 1 of the white supremacist handbook. You never do this because everything's supposed to move in silence. But I'm going to let you hear it for yourself and put this on your mind. Put this in your brain. This is a sitting judge thinking like this. All right, let's go.
I'll shoot them on the
New video just released capturing State Supreme Court Justice Erin Gall threatening to shoot a group of black teenagers.
They'll be shot on the property.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
because
that's the best case
when they
scenario.
trespass, you can shoot them on the
They
property.
should just come here and just...
No, I'm just saying.
I'll shoot them on the property.
No.
The judge was at a high school graduation party at her friend's house when authorities say there was an argument between invited and uninvited guests. A group of black teenagers who received a text invite to the party with the address then arrived, and a fight broke out shortly after.
It's kind of split open pretty far.
Yeah, I've been telling them since I...
Hold up. Listen at the language. A fight broke out between invited guests and uninvited guests. The very next sentence is the uninvited guests received a text message inviting. You see how they double talk? See, you have to pay attention. Listen at the language, okay? Now, this woman threatened to shoot teenagers. Talking about trespass. I told y'all, bloodthirst. I try to tell y'all, but we gon' get into this thing deep when this video over. Oh, trust me. Oh, y'all will want to stay to the end. Trust me on that. But she wanted to inflict pain, harm, causing death, perhaps, to the teenagers for just showing up. This is a sitting judge, and you wonder why you get stiff charges? You wonder why they draconian laws and kangaroo courts? That's why.
So I got eyes on him, and he needs to go get checked out.
He was definitely hit with something.
During the scuffle, the teens lost the keys to their car and couldn't leave the neighborhood, appearing to upset Gall, who wanted the children to leave, but refused to turn over their car keys if she found them.
If the key turns up,
We're absolutely going to throw it in the toilet. You're welcome.
somebody's sister's coming to pick them up and get them out of here. And I'm going to get his information, and
Put
we
him
find
in
the
the back
keys.
of the cop car and
If I
let him
find the
wait there.
keys-
5 law enforcement agencies arrived on the scene during the more than hour-long ordeal, during which the New York State Commission on Judicial Conduct said the judge repeatedly invoked her judicial office.
And that's Judge Gall. I'm a judge. I'm telling you, get off
Hey, dude, go in at the car.
the Supreme Court judge.
I know
I'm
you just.
sitting here.
Threatened gun violence,
I'll shoot them on the
No,
property.
no.
If I have to clear it out, I will.
and both criticized and pledged favored treatment for the police.
The good part is, I'm always on your side. You know I'd take anyone down for you guys. You know that. You know that.
Is anybody hearing this? I'm a judge. This woman invoked her judgeship. Oh no, deputism and all this stuff is prevalent all across the world, guys. Oh, you thought everything was equal and everybody just skipping through the tulips with pixie dust. Yeah. Wake up. And she said, you know, I would do anything for you guys against anybody.
And both criticized and pledged favored treatment for the police.
The good part is, I'm always on your side. You know I'd take anyone down for you guys. You know that. You know that.
And you know who they target is, right? And then she says she'll shoot the teen. Just shoot them. And you wonder why cases like Sonia Grayson happen. Breonna Taylor, amongst others. And you wonder why this consistently happen. Persistent. Not every now and again, not a mistake. This is common practice amongst the dominant society. It's what I'm trying to put forth to you. Pick it up what I'm putting down. This system is not broken. The system is designed to operate just like how it currently operates. It's not flawed in their opinion. It's perfect. It's flawless. It's infallible. You understand? I'm going to continue the video.
You know, I am on your side.
Video also captures the judge making comments about the black teen's intelligence levels.
It don't look like that's smart, honestly. You're not going to business school, that's right.
And praising her son for beating up partygoers, among other comments.
He put a smack down once he got hit.
I didn't say it was one-sided.
The commission now calling for the judge to be removed from the bench. The commission administrator telling CBS 6 it is utterly unacceptable for a judge to threaten gun violence, exhibit racial prejudice, promise favorable treatment for the police, or disparage a law intended to keep guns away from dangerous people. Any one of these things would undermine public confidence in the administration of justice. That all this and more was committed by one judge disqualifies her from further service on the bench. Now, Gall's attorney did provide a statement in a brief released by the commission saying the judge was in shock at the time, saying the incident triggered a trauma response to her own assault in the 90s. The judge saying in part, I was acting as a mom who just witnessed something awful. I wasn't acting appropriately or thinking the right way. She also says she attended counseling following this incident. It's now up to the Court of Appeals to decide whether or not to remove Gall. She's asking for a punishment lesser than removal. She's suspended while her fate is decided and has 30 days to appeal. Her 14-year term is set to expire next year.
Let's get to work. Guys, the reason why I do these videos and show y'all the system is because this affects your life from the time you're born all the way up to the present time. See, things like this, when people talking about, oh, there is nothing going on, don't pay them people no never mind, because they still fools that live amongst you, okay? Understand this. The minute you born, from the time you born to the present time, you have been experiencing something called the system. Oh, God, somebody better follow me because I'm about to break it down for you in nuance. You have been experiencing the system ever since you had the encounter with some people that don't look like you. There's certain demographics that don't have your best interests at heart. Not all of them, but the ones in power, like this judge here, okay? When you go to grade school, the first thing you go encounter is George Washington. You go encounter history, Thomas Jefferson, and all these degenerates. These people that have been slave owners, have caused mass genocide across the globe. People that have pilgrimaged and took and did everything known to man. They kill, steal, and destroy. Who did that sound like? Huh? Cato, mighty no, I'm burning on fire right now. Yes. And ever since you was in grade school, this is what you encounter. So therefore, for what happened thereafter, since they don't teach you anything about yourself, what tends to happen? You start caving in inwardly because nothing is taught about you but what? Slavery. Everything have to be negative. Everything. Listen at what I'm telling you. Catch what I'm throwing out to you. Everything negative. So at that point, it starts to be psychological. You start to break down. You start to cave in. You start to decay because there is nothing that's taught positive about you. So what do most people do? They try to assimilate. They try to assimilate. They try to get acclimated into a decaying society, something that's egregious in all of its ways. Heathens, if you understand. So whenever you try to assimilate, what does that do? That put distance between you and God, to be honest with you. But I don't want to go too deep into the religion thing because I know some of you, that's who I am at the core. Sorry. Wrong channel, okay? And they know, and some of us know, like myself, you will never be accepted. And that's your problem. You always want to be accepted by everybody. People just don't like you. This is an ancient hate, guys. Stop trying to assimilate and be all in cahoots with people that have a disdain for you at their core. Look at the system. The system comprised of people. The system is made up of people. The system is not some type of mythological creature that's just operating. The government, that's made up of people. And you think this system have been operating this perfect for this long and it's broken? Something wrong with you. So getting back to you growing up. So now the only thing you seeing is the sexy reds on TV, the Nicki Minaj, the Kodak Blacks, the rap music, the negative images all across TV, the sweet images all across TV, Billy Porters. That's all that you see. The black man is a buffoon. The black man don't take care of his home. The black woman is a prostitute, basically. She is promiscuous in all of her ways. This is all that you see growing up. And it's all because of the system. My whole premise for this message is the system. And you see how these judges and these congressmen and these senators and these doctors, all of these people think? Yeah. See, racism have been relegated to just calling you a racial epithet. That's what they have reduced racism to. That's a lie from the pits itself. Racism is not relegated to just name calling or somebody making you feel bad. What you just witnessed on your screen, that is racism. Because you know whenever you appear before her or anything dealing with her, you know she gonna have a slant to her. You know that because you can tell by her speech. She have all the talking points down. What have we been telling you about the IQ thing? She's talking about the intelligence. That's one. She's talking about inflicting bodily harm, killing. She's talking about back in the blue. You know I have your back against anybody. I go to bat with anybody for you, guy. You see? It's the system. And it has many moving parts. So you can't pinpoint it to just one person because it is a collective. It is a conglomerate operating in perpetuity. Oh, but the system is coming down though. Slowly but surely. It's coming down. It's crumbling because it's eating itself. It's eating itself. You will see. It's going to fall. And then they're going to be wanting to come together and hold hands and kumbaya. Not me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Absolutely not. See, the system will steer you in a certain direction. See, why you trying to travel this path called life, guys, the system have all kind of landmines set up for you. And you know it, set up for you. Pitfalls, traps, spikes in the road, everything they can throw at you. That's what they do. And it's not just one person. That's why you can't pinpoint it. See, but she did the unthinkable. This is what you don't do. You don't say the quiet part out loud. The system be throwing rocks at you and you don't even know who's doing it. It's the whole entire system is what I'm saying. It's your next door neighbor. It's the manager at Burger King. It's the manager at Home Depot. It's the employees at your nearby plant. Yes, it's the whole entire system, guys. And it's faceless. Because once she get removed, if she get removed, guess what? Another one is just going to take her place. That's it. You see? Plug and chug. And the system continues. You see? When Sean Grayson, the man that unalive our good sister, Sonia Mason, when he get locked up in prison for many years, They just go plug another white supremacist into his place, and the system continue to rose. I said all that to say this, guys. Be aware. Do not let this system penetrate your thinking. Do not allow it to penetrate your thinking. Because this system is designed to make you have a lesser life. And when I say a lesser life, I mean a bunch of confusion in your life. Let me give you some examples. The system will tell you, oh, go have sex. Don't worry about it. Turn up. But the system don't tell you about the consequences that ensue shortly thereafter. There could be a baby involved, or unwanted pregnancy. You could contract the STD, something perhaps deadly, if you will, or something that you can't get rid of. They don't tell you about the psychological effects on you whenever you done went out there and then jumped from pillar to post. See, they don't tell you that. What they do is steer you in that direction and then leave you. Doesn't that sound just like the devil? He will help you to get there and then leave you. And now you left to pick up the pieces, if you can pick up the pieces at all. You see? The system will tell you, oh, don't worry about it. Go out there and smoke. Get your weed. Smoke your cigarettes, man. Don't worry about it. But the system ain't telling you that smoking the cigarettes is going to cause you cancer. You're going to have trouble breathing. See, they don't promote that part. They just promote the glamorous part. They don't tell you over here high. Your responses are slow. It could cause an accident if you're driving. They don't tell you that somebody could put something into your weed and run your food, have you to pitch a fit. See, they don't tell you all this stuff. What you see is the glorious part. Go ahead and pop some pills, man. Go ahead and drink a little bit. Don't worry about people, man. And most people use that as coping mechanism. I said what I said. They use it as coping mechanisms. Something that would take your mind off of what you're really going through. Now, granted, some of y'all just sorry. You don't want to do anything. And you will try to get out of working. You will try to just get out of just being a decent person. You don't want to endure no type of hardship because that's called life. You gonna go through things in life. That's just a given. 100%. Nobody on this earth is walking around rich or poor. That's just stress-free. Everything is going your way. It don't work like that. Guys, another example. The system will come and tell you, say, look here, man. Don't worry about nobody but yourself. Capitalism, right? Don't worry about nobody but yourself. A dog-eat world. We didn't think like that, guys. That's why I don't praise no Nicky Barnes or how Las Vegas was built in Miami and all of those stuff and Frank Lucas. That don't appease to me. Because you took people down up in the process that look like you. Simply because of your greed. I don't respect that. You think I respect Big Mitch? For what? And then they got the nerve to turn around and give out turkeys on Thanksgiving. Please, that's not an amends to all these people's lives that you done destroyed, man. Please. I don't respect that. See, you have adopted the ways of the heathen. See, it come back full circle. It come back full circle, guys. All right. Now, guys, what do y'all think about this judge? This judge is just doing what she normally do. See, the thing about cases like this, it shows you the true nature of how people really think and how people really feel. See, you're not supposed to do it like this. You're supposed to be quiet and just play the role like everything is all hunky-dory. And guys, and you wonder why in the housing market, the educational system, in the business side of the game, in all areas of activity, you wonder why you on the bottom. You see how this judge act? This judge is one of many. One of millions and millions. Trust me, she's not the only one. Guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back to see me. And until next time, peace And remember, there is more. Watch out for the system, guys.